This is from chapter 5. It's called Taxi. The Hound of the Baskervilles, chapter 5, continues and complexifies the mystery of Sir Henry's missing boot, as the first is mysteriously returned, and a second, older boot is stolen, much to the Canadian's irritation. Would I need to steal a second item of footwear from a neighbour, having returned the first one? Perhaps I could nab a sock from someone's washing line. I decided not to risk it. Instead, I wanted to question a cab driver, as Holmes does when he inquires about the cab that followed Sir Henry and Dr. Mortimer. I was thumbing through the yellow pages to find a local cab firm when my son approached me and asked me what I intended to cook for dinner. My son is vegan, and I am happy to cook dishes for him that accommodate his millennial tastes, as it makes me feel like I'm doing my bit to save the planet without me actually doing anything to save the planet. The Gen X half-ass way of doing shit. Why are you looking through the yellow pages? Asked my son, not glancing up from his phone. In fact, I think it must be several months since I've seen him glance up from his phone, and that was when one of the cats fell off the table in its sleep. I'm looking for a cab firm. You do know you can just Uber, said my son. Of course I know all about the Uber, I replied. I mean, I have actually been in one. I've just never ordered one and have no idea how to do so. I was just looking through the yellow pages to find them, I said in a quite brilliant bit of improvisation. My son did not respond, and I knew I had once again outwitted him. Unfortunately, Uber are not in the yellow pages. I threw the book away, startling a cat. They're not in here, I said. Uber, I added, just so my son understood me fully. He sighed and beckoned me over to show me his phone. Uber, I now know, is an app, like Solitaire or the pedometer that always seems to log at least 1,000 steps fewer than I've actually walked. Where do you need to go? Asked my son. This stumped me. I don't actually need to go anywhere, I said. Then why do you need an Uber? I don't need an Uber. I need to interrogate an Uber driver, I said. Though thinking about it, it might be good to have the Uber follow someone, preferably a Canadian, walking to his hotel, or even better, a Canadian and a doctor walking together to an hotel. Afterwards, I would question the driver about who it was who paid him to do such a thing, though obviously he or she would identify me as the person who paid them. But I might go incognito, perhaps in disguise in a big black beard, and call myself Sherlock Holmes, as the villain does when he hires his cab in The Hound of the Baskervilles. But my son had long left the room, so I was talking to a cat who was looking at me like it wanted immediate and ruthless revenge for startling it awake with the hurled yellow pages, so I quickly left the room.